Today we're going to work on a more realistic car movement. Alright.
Brickology!
Hey, Thomas here. You know, cars are fun to animate, but as with anything, they have to obey the laws of physics. Take a look at this example. It looks fine, the car moves and stops, but one big thing is missing. There's no clear acceleration and deceleration, which doesn't make sense in the real world. In this tutorial, I'll go over with you step by step how to animate this. By the end of the video, you'll be able to, or will have, animated a quick acceleration and deceleration of a car. So grab your car and let's go. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe and stay updated on everything here at Brickology. Alright, here we are in Dragonframe, and with this tutorial, what I want you to do is try to do this along with me. I don't know if you're able to, but if you're sitting at home and you have your stuff, your little studio set up, I encourage you, set this shot up in your studio and do this along with me, because I feel it's one thing to watch someone do this and to say, oh yeah, I get it. It's entirely a different experience to do this yourself, to feel the movements, feel how small or big the movements are, and to be able to finish it, watch it yourself and say, hey, cool, I did it. All right, so set this up, take the time, pause this video, set this shot up, and do every movement along with me. This will only take maybe, about 5-10 minutes. So let's see how this goes. All right, so here we are. We're just going to make him move from here to here, but you're going to notice he's going to accelerate. His max speed will be somewhere around here, and then he's going to decelerate and stop before he exits the screen. So I'm going to take the first picture. I've turned the onion skin feature on here we are on Dragonframe so that you can see just how small the movements are at the start when you accelerate. One thing I totally dig is watching the hubcap turn. So that's why the accelerations are really cool to watch. Okay, here we go. And that's the first move. It's pretty small. You can see here, this is the ghost of the previous image. We'll take another picture. All right, and then the next move will be slightly bigger than that. Just a little bit bigger. So that's all we got so far. All right. Now, before we move on, some people, I understand they can make some sort of measuring device down here so they can really measure out how far they move the thing. I usually go by just by eyesight. I go by how far this back tire is from the previous image's back tire. That's kind of how I do it. Right, so that movement's a little bit bigger, so I look at how big is this shadow compared to this tire. Take another picture. Here we go, another movement. Take another. So far this is what we got, but you can already see starting to accelerate. All right, now it's getting a little bit bigger. You see the movement's getting a bit bigger. That might be too big. Let's move him back just a little bit. Take another picture. Oh, yeah. Here we go. And so the max speed, let's do this next move, then I'll talk about how the max speed will look. The max speed for me will be when this tire is right in the middle between the other two tires. Does that make sense? Hope it does. But you'll notice this back tire is getting closer and closer to being right in the middle of the previous image's two tires. Now it's getting closer. Let's see what we got so far. And it's okay to go back and watch what you just did, because, well, you got to see if you need to, make any adjustments. But this looks about right. We haven't hit our max speed yet. Getting close. This next move should be max speed. Now notice how Now these tires all look equidistant from each other. To me, that's the maximum speed, and he's right in the middle of the frame, which is what we were shooting for. And he's still going. I'm gonna let him go one more frame at the top speed. And, well, maybe one more. If you look at the tires, again, they're all equidistant from each other. Now he's got to slow down pretty fast because he's coming up on the end. Let's see what it looks like so far. Yeah. Yeah. You see that acceleration? Now the deceleration. And this will be just doing the opposite of what we just did. And he's got to slow down pretty fast because he's going to hit the end. But if you watch these tires, that's how I'm measuring all this. Oh, he's got to slow down fast. Oh, let's see what we got. Yeah. It's about right. And like I said at the beginning, I enjoy seeing the hubcap spin. So I'm going to make this deceleration a nice slow one. He's coming up on the end anyway. Here we go, just a few more. Couple more. And this next one will be the last. All right, let's see what we got. See that? Much more realistic than the previous example of the constant speed. So there we go. Maybe I'll do one more just to get him really close to that edge. Haha, now he's touching the edge. Yes. All right. And see at the end, you can see the hubcap spinning. I just totally dig that. I totally dig that. So let's see. Look down here or look up here. We took 29 pictures. That's about 2 seconds. That's 2 seconds. I'm going to stretch this ending out to about a second, 15 frames. I'm shooting at 15 frames per second. And start maybe about 9 frames. So here we've done about 50 pictures. That's a little bit over 3 seconds. 60 would be 4 seconds. So we're pushing close, 3.5 seconds. I don't know, something like that. But that's it. See that? All right. So hopefully you were following along with me. If you were, I would love to see what you did. This is 4 seconds worth. Just, finish it, post it on your channel, and let me know in the comments that you finished it. And I'd love to take a look and see what you did. This next video covers a more advanced concept in car driving. Click here and see how it's done.